So we're going to do this meditation we did on Sunday. So some of you have done it already, but it's a meditation from Lama Yeshe, and he did it with his students. I can't if I can find the date of the course. Who's got a? Oh, someone has a cat in there. Okay, I can't find the date of the course, but he did a course on death. What did he call it? Death, life, death, and after death, something like that. And so this meditation was one of the meditations that Lama Yeshe introduced. So when we're making the sound of Om, Ah, and Hum, of course, obviously, it would be far better if we were all in the gompa together, because it would come like some kind of harmony and you'd be able to hear each other. But we can't. We've just got ourselves in our own little Zoom box. So just imagine that you are in the gompa with everybody else and you can hear the other sounds of the people. I don't know that I think if we put the sound on for each other, what will happen is we'll just cut all the microphones out. So I think just try the best you can and excuse me, really try and, if you can't visualize the actual syllables, try and visualize the color. And if you can't do that, don't worry, just do the best you can. So I'll just lead it, and then let me see if I can share. Okay. I'm going to try and share two things. So, I think one's on top of the other. That's not going to work. If we can, there you go. So there's Lama Yeshe. Look, he's dressed with his little belt, and I'm not sure what he's wearing, a bright pink shirt underneath his nonga. So he was really very beloved. Okay, so that is Lama Yeshe. You probably all know what he looks like. I'm going to move this. I'm just going to stop sharing that one. So this is Om, Ah, Hum. So most of you know what that is already. So let's just start by settling into our meditation posture. And check your feet. If they're on the ground, have them in a parallel position, so not sitting with your legs crossed, unless you're sitting in the regular meditation cross-legged position. Have your sits bones slightly raised, shoulders are aligned with your hips, and imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light, and it's stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. So just lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And the head is very slightly tipped forward, a little bit of length in the back of the neck, eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose, and the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Just relax the jaw. And bring your awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, nose, cheeks, jaw, back of the tongue. Relax the back of the head, particularly at the base of the skull, the occipital bone. Relax the ears, the inner ears, the temples, the back of the tongue. Release any tension, the back of the neck. Allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax the throat, the chest, the belly, limbs, hands, fingers, feet, and toes. And then bring the mind to the breath. Just noticing the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. If you are noticing any sounds in your environment, just allow those sounds to be there. Try not to follow them with your mind. And bring the mind back to the breath. And just notice what's arising. Try and view what's arising with a level of objectivity. So trying not to engage, following a story. Taking a step back, giving some space in between your thoughts. I think we'll do this Amieshi's On Our Home meditation this morning for the benefit of all these people of our life, our friends, our beloveds, even the ones we're not so caring about and our strangers, because we're all equal. I wish to be happy. I wish to be free from suffering. And in having this extraordinary capacity for an enlightened mind. And for ourselves as we're moving along our spiritual path. So Lamieshi says that when we're meditating, try not to squeeze yourself. Often we try so hard, particularly here in the West. We try very hard at everything, our relationships, our work, being good children, being good daughters and sons, being good spouses, being good employees. We're squeezing ourselves all the time. So now just relax, sit comfortably and let your breath energy flow naturally. Be just as you are. However it is you're turning up this morning, it's completely fine. And don't think I'm a meditator. Don't think I'm humble. Don't think I'm an egoist. Don't think anything. Just be. And place your hands in whatever position is comfortable. And with your eyes closed. And interestingly, Lamia, she says that we, here in the West, we're so easily distracted whenever we open our eyes. So the recommendation is to, when we're meditating, to keep the eyes closed. Some more advanced meditators can meditate with their eyes slightly cracked open. But for us, eyes closed, hands in your lap, be comfortable, except keep that spine lengthening. and imagine a white Om at the center of your brain. So if you need to open your eyes to look at the image on the screen, do so. The red Ah at your throat, and the blue Hum at your heart. And these letters are made of radiant light. And if it's difficult to visualize the letters in Tibetan or Sanskrit, you can visualize them in English or any language that works for you. Most of us here are speaking English. So concentrate now on the Om in your brain and recognize this Om is the pure energy of the divine body of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So really try and imagine this white Om, this light inside your brain, inside your head. So make the sound Om. And as you make the sound Om, visualize radiant white light emanates from the syllable, and it goes down your central psychic channel. These are Lamy Eshe's words. And fills your whole body with blissful, radiant, white light energy. And all conceptions and impure energy of the body are cleansed and purified. And it's important to visualize that your entire body, from head to toe, is completely full of blissful, radiant, white light energy. So we're going to do this for about 2 or 3 minutes. Om. 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 When you've stopped making the sound, don't do or think anything. Remain perfectly still, fully aware, unconcerned with good or bad, not reacting, free of any internal conversation, with all your attention on the light consciousness at the center of your brain. So be there, be intensely aware, and let go without sluggishness, without distraction, without expectation. And this kind of really intense awareness leads to the experience of zero or egolessness, emptiness, nothing. So when we meditate, just comprehend this intense awareness and just let go. So now we will purify the speech. So again, concentrate on the red R, excuse me, at your throat chakra. And it's red like the sun at sunset. You know, sometimes we have these brilliant red skies in the evening. And recognize that this red R is the pure speech of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So as we're making this sound, do it for a couple of minutes, visualize that radiant red light emanates from the syllable and goes down your central psychic channel and fills your whole body with blissful, radiant red light energy. And all conceptions of impure energy of speech are cleansed and purified. Just be without any expectation or interpretation in a state of intense awareness of your own consciousness. Understand your experience of the non-dual, of the non-self-existent I, of nothingness, zero, empty space as truth, as reality. This increases your energy for strong comprehension of reality. And this experience is much more real than your waking fantasy sense world. When uncontrolled, distracting thoughts come during the meditation, realize that not only you, but also all other sentient beings are in the same situation of not being able to control the mind. On this basis, cultivate equilibrium and loving kindness for all others. So your uncontrolled, distracted mind becomes a resource for the development of loving kindness. When it arises, direct that intense awareness of loving kindness towards your consciousness. So there are two ways you can meditate here. Either place intense awareness on your own consciousness, or when distractions arise, direct intense awareness of loving kindness on your own consciousness. And you can try alternating between the two. This is a little bit more advanced than we've been doing, but just give that a go and see how it works for you. So then your loving kindness manifests on your central channel at your heart as a full moon disk. At your heart on the moon disk stands a radiant blue hum, and recognize that this blue hum is the non-dual wisdom of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and your heart is pure and cool and calm, opened by the radiant light of the moon and the hum. Infinite light, blue light, radiates from the hum, and all narrow thoughts disappear, all indecisive minds disappear, all obsessed minds disappear. The radiant blue light from the moon and the hum fills your whole body. Your whole body feels blissful, filled with light. There is no room for fanatical, dualistic concepts. At the same time, we're going to make the sound hum for 2 minutes. Now feel infinite blue light, like your consciousness, embrace the entire universal reality. Your intensive awareness embraces all of universal reality. Feel and be without expectation or superstition. And Lama Yeshe said there were two essential experiences we can achieve through this meditation: wisdom and method. The wisdom experience is intensive awareness of your own consciousness. The method experience comes when you get distracted and use that lack of control as a resource to regenerate loving kindness. Then when you are again free of distraction, remain in the experience of wisdom. So when your concentration is good, place your attention on wisdom. When you are distracted, generate loving kindness. And this can be towards yourself. And the recitation of the Om Hum mantra is very useful. And since we're all so very busy and often too busy to recite long mantras, we can recite this short one. And Om Hum represents all other mantras. And in particular, when you say Om, intensive awareness is energized and your consciousness awakens within you. So the purpose of meditating like this is to awaken us from deep ignorance, the deep sleep of ignorance, to awaken us to universal reality as opposed to our everyday fanatical reality. And mantra touches a wider reality. That's why it's useful. So we don't really have to think terribly much about it. We just do it and feel. So let's just dedicate this morning's meditation to all those people of our life and to all sentient beings and to ourselves as we're moving along our spiritual path. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to stop the screen share now. Okay, lots of love, everybody. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Lou, for hosting, and everybody else who was watching the door. And I'll see some of you this evening. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you.